How would you like some peanut butter with that jelly sandwich?
Hey, ho, it's the Chris Court Show. Hey, ho.
This show is brought to you by...
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Chris Court Show. How are you lovely ladies and gentlemen doing? I know you're lovely and I know you're looking good today because you are special. You are number one in someone's eyes. Matt Scrobot is also here joining us.
But apparently I'm not number one in anyone's eyes.
Nah, you're number one in my eyes too.
You gonna fuck me?
So how is everyone doing? It's you know, I've been having fun.
I asked you a question, sir.
Oh well, I'll answer that afterwards. I mean, with that tiara that you have on there, I might.
How you doing?
So I've been having a little fun here, Matt. You know, been editing these our video interviews that we've had.
Hey, you did a lot of work this week on that.
Yeah.
Or was that just today?
No, that's been a course of some time. But, you know, those were interviews that we had with some bands that we had left in our arsenal. And we were going to do a Patreon thing, which Matt suggested. And I said, nay! And so I just did it all.
He got impatient because he didn't want to figure out how Patreon works.
Yeah. Well, I figured, you know, who's going to buy it?
People.
No one's gonna spend money.
They might.
Really?
You never know.
I don't think so.
And then that money can be in our pockets to fund the Chris Court Show and amplify independent music.
Why don't we just make this whole podcast Patreon? No one can listen unless they pay.
Hi.
That way we get 0 listeners.
You'll have 2 subscribers.
All right, me and you.
Because we'll subscribe just to hear what it sounds like afterwards.
Yeah. So that's what we've been doing. So if you want to check out the interviews that you've heard before, but now you could see them, we did some Zoom with Southside Jake. That was our first.
That wasn't Zoom.
That was our first live one, though. Here at the, we got a Chris Court Show studio.
Yeah.
The CM Studios.
CM?
The CM Studios.
CM Studios.
But you could check all of them out on YouTube. All the full interviews on YouTube. You know, the little shorts that I made are, you know, wherever on streaming services, not streaming, social medias. So it was a good time. I had fun doing it.
Cool.
I had fun doing it.
No, I saw a couple of them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You did some nice little shorts on them. They're fun.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to get my video editing intact.
No, that's cool. You're doing good with it.
Oh, well, that sounded like a load of shit.
No, I'm saying it's cool that you're getting into it and that you're enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
The fuck is wrong with you?
It's dry January, man. I can't do this shit
Hold on,
no
let me
more.
get my beer.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. You know what I decided, though?
At least it's a stanky-ass old beer.
I decided that next Friday I will be drinking. You know, enough is enough. You know?
My finger stank.
I did it. And I don't necessarily drink any other nights but the nights we do the podcast. And if I go out.
Yeah. Well,
That's the
I
only
mean, I
time.
only drink on the weekends.
So why punish myself? Why do I succumb to this?
Because it's dry January. You want it to be...
You know what? Fuck
you want
dry
to be
January.
trendy and with it.
I know. I got douchey there for a minute.
Douche.
And
you were like, I'm doing dry January. I said, cool, as I cracked a beer open.
I was actually going to do it, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And yeah, I followed the trend.
I'm doing Deaf January.
All right. Prove it.
I can't hear out of my left ear.
Oh, I thought you said deaf.
Deaf.
Oh.
Deaf January.
Yeah, you can't hear out of your ear.
I don't know. Something went wrong.
What happened? You taking a shower and you cleaned it too hard?
No, it started getting like it sounds like, you got water in it or something like that, or like it didn't pop on an airplane. Like that's what it sounds like. It's very muted.
Did you try seriously, did you try holding your nose and
I have
blowing?
tried that. But here's how it started. It started with like that came in, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe I didn't get the water out of my ear or whatever this morning, or whatever happened,
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, I started having like a scratch in my throat, like sore throat. But it was like on that side where the ear's at, too, in the back of my throat.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day after that, I was severely sick with a head cold. And I was sick for about 2.5 days. And now I'm finally feeling better. Like I don't have all the head cold symptoms anymore. I'm not coughing, sneezing, any of that stuff. But my ear hasn't cleared up. And I just can't hear it.
I wonder if it's COVID that you had.
I don't know.
Because
COVID
COVID
make
is...
you go deaf?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've never heard of that symptom, but maybe. Maybe it does
I
it
have
to
that
the...
ear COVID.
Maybe it does it to the Polskas.
But I think it is loosening up because every once in a while I hear like little like crackles and stuff in it, like something's moving.
Yeah.
Unless there's something in my ear.
And you've tried the holding your nose and blowing, huh?
I have tried that. It just hurts because it's not going anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
pussy.
I've tried it.
No.
It's just not going anywhere.
No.
But I'll give it another day or so. If it doesn't clear up, I'm going to be calling a doctor.
Call me up anytime you want.
What are you going to do? You just scream into my ear. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
And also, by the way, we just did an interview with Exxon Valdez.
That will be released in a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks, yes. And we have some more interviews coming. I thought that was, it's fun. It's really fun to interview these bands and just hear what they're all about, and especially from all across the world.
Across the world, or even across the country here. I mean, the different
Yeah.
people we've talked to have been really cool, and it's good to get to know different cultures a little bit and things like that, and ask questions about how they get their band names and all sorts of different interview
It's
questions.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. And we'll also have a video out for that as soon as that comes out. I think that'll come out on the 16th
I believe it's the 16th.
because we're hoping to see Malort and Savior that day. That
But
night.
we will have that released that day.
It'll be released that night, yeah. But we will be seeing Malort and Savior, but it will be released, so it'll be an older kind of thing. So why don't we get into our coffee here?
Oh, God.
So if anyone has seen the social medias,
I was hoping you forgot about it.
I posted that we're making pickle juice coffee. And
Explain exactly what that is for our listeners.
well, it's so basically what you do is you heat up pickle juice and you get yourself some filters and you just put coffee in the filters. Maxwell?
It was Maxwell House that we brought.
Maxwell House. And it has to be that brand.
Okay.
And you take the hot, steaming pickle juice and you put it through the filter with coffee grounds.
And then drop it in the cup.
Make a huge ass mess as you can.
And then try to filter it out about 3 or 4 more times and spill a ton of it all over the studio floor.
Right. There's a video on it on social media if you want to see how we were making it. And I don't expect this to be good at all. I'm a big pickle juice lover. I love pickle juice. I love, it's very good tasting.
Just in my experience tonight so far, the smell of the boiling pot of pickle juice
Well, you're boiling vinegar.
made me want to
gag.
gag. It wasn't just a vinegar smell though. It's that pickle juice smell, but it's like hot, not spicy, but just hot pickle juice. Steaming
Well, see,
hot.
it's not hot no more.
It was, and that smell was terrible. And now we've mixed it with coffee.
I'm about to puke, actually. I don't know if I can do this.
I don't know if I could do this either, but
Let's just do it.
cheers.
Oh, God.
I'm not even going to try to smell it. You didn't even get close to the cup yet.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
You didn't even get close to the cup yet.
Oh, God. Are you doing it? We didn't even cheers. Okay.
It tastes not as bad as it smells.
I mean, it's
I'm not going to say it tastes good.
it's literally pickle juice and coffee. Like that.
That's what you taste. You taste pickle juice with a little bit of hint of coffee.
Let's give it another go.
The smell is what's killing me, and now the smell is coming out of my mouth. All right, just so the listeners are aware, we had Maxwell House coffee. What brand pickle juice?
Vlasic. I always go with Vlasic.
What cut of pickle?
It's the whole dill.
Whole dill or like spears?
No, it's the whole dill.
Whole dill pickles.
Whole dill, yeah.
So whole dill pickle juice.
If you get it at Walmart, there's a big-ass jar.
The reason why I ask this is the juice consistency is different depending on the slice, too.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So whole dill pickle juice.
If you want to try this out at home.
Heat it up in a pot to just around boiling.
Yep.
And then make a giant fucking mess in your studio while you're trying to mix it with coffee. Get it to filter out so there's not a lot of coffee grounds.
Oh, that is not good.
And then give it a nice swig.
Oh, God, this is not
good. It gives
good.
you plenty of electrolytes from the dill pickle juice.
All right, yeah.
And gives you some caffeine from the
gives
coffee.
You a boost of energy.
I think coffee has some antioxidants in it, too. This shit is healthy as fuck for you. And it tastes great.
And it cleans out your system.
It'll make you shit or puke or both at the same time. Hold on, I'm going to give it another swig.
Oh, God. At first, I was like, this might be good, but no, it's...
Oh, God, that's fucking terrible.
What we need to do next is make coffee and then put a little pickle juice in it.
I think it's going to be about the same as this.
Yeah, but there's a lot of pickle juice in this.
Yeah, but this is all pickle juice. That's true.
Right.
That is true.
So maybe
if we cut it, like make regular coffee with a little, like, I'd say maybe a half Z shot of pickle juice in it and see how it is.
Yeah. And then we can always go from there. I don't know why we're doing that, but, whatever.
Maybe we should make like a pickle juice latte. You got that froth render. Froth some milk with pickle juice.
Yeah. Milk and pickle juice. All right. So anyway, let's get into our artist here. And this artist we have played on the old podcast. It doesn't even exist. It's not on the internet no more. But we did play this guy, and I'm excited to bring him back to the new podcast. And this is by Micah Bournes, and this song is called Just Like Me. Enjoy.
Here on the Chris Court Show.
Ever since you called us off, you say that I raised your bar. I'm the new standard. If your day do not stimulate your soul, body, and brain the way we used to relate, interest begins to fade, but you won't call me, and you maintain that you still don't want me. You just want my skin tone and my beautiful mind. You just want someone to treat you like I did day and night. You said I'm the best man that you ever spent time with, but there was something missing that you left me to find. What was missing was commitment, our connection divine. Other brothers just a waste of your life. Don't make no sense to me, cause there ain't no love out in these streets. Why you looking for a man who is just like me, just not me? Now you crying yourself to sleep, cause there ain't no love out in these streets. Why you looking for a man who is just like me, just not me, when I'm right here? I will never understand why you looking for a phony, I'm a name brand. Why you want the baloney when I'm a prime rib? Why you wanna be lonely when I am right here? I stay ready for you, baby, any day you come home. I ain't one for holding grudges, I forgive and move on. But you choosing to be haunted by the love that you tossed. You keep searching for a counterfeit, but ain't no sauce. Like Mr. Bourne Nasty, no one can match me. I know you miss me, come and get at me. Only I treat you the way that I do. Just admit it, boo, our love is the truth. Don't make no sense to me, cause there ain't no love out in these streets. Why you looking for a man who is just like me, just not me? Now you crying yourself to sleep, cause there ain't no love out in these streets. Why you looking for a man who is just like me, just not me, when I'm right here?
Do you have a band or just have music you want to send to the Chris Court Show? Send us what you got. We will definitely play it and we'll give you good promotion. Just send MP3s and information to chriscourtshow@gmail.com.
All right, Micah Bournes, Just Like Me. What did you think, Matthew?
I liked it. It was good. I mean, it was like hip hop, a little bit bluesy, but kind of like a more laid back, chill kind of vibe on it too.
That had a good flow to it.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot of hip hop, a lot of underground hip hop, and man, that's actually really good. It says here he's from Long Beach, California, and he grew up there during the 90s. He was raised under influence of hip hop, and he regularly memorized rap lyrics from his favorite songs. But then in college, started writing his own music, starting with hip hop and branching out into the blues. I liked it a lot.
I dug it. I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can find his stuff on MicahBournes.com. That's MICAHBOURNES. He also has a Bandcamp on there that you can listen to his different music. But yeah, like I said, we played him before on the old podcast, and man, it was good. I just wanted to bring it back, bring back some of the old stuff that we used to play.
Is he available on other streaming platforms like, Apple Music or Spotify?
Yes. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pandora.
So get it now. Get it now, man. I liked it a lot. And the lyrics too. I wish I could just write lyrics like that.
I mean, you could. You just have to take the time to sit down and do it.
Right. But I'm sure
you're too busy editing video and making. What do we decide to call it?
What?
Coff-Ckle.
Coff-Ckle Juice.
Coff-Ckle Juice.
There's the name of the episode. Yeah. So go and support Micah Bournes. Hopefully we can get an interview out of him. That would be kind of cool. Not kind of. That would be cool.
That'd be sweet. Yeah.
There we go. So here we go. Let's get into some music news. Well, not music news. We're changing our shit. I told Matt. And then Matt said, did you actually drink that again?
Yes.
The Coff-Ckle Juice?
Coff-Ckle Juice is good for you, too. I think my heart hurts right now.
That's why I kept it out of my sight.
I mean, the only way I can describe it is think of an extra salty coffee that tastes like pickles.
You can literally pick out the two flavors. They don't mix. They're just
both there.
It's just hi, I'm coffee. Hi, I'm pickle. And together we make Coff-Ckle Juice.
It is god awful. Now I decided to take an extra swig since I made you take one during the song.
Yeah, well, thanks. So my favorite movie, 28 Days Later, had a 28 weeks later after that. Well, now Danny Boyle is coming out with 28 years later.
What happened to months?
I think there was months, actually.
But it's got 28 days and 28 weeks.
Was there 28? I think there was a 28 months later. Or maybe I might be mistaken. I don't know. But yeah, 28 years later, and I cannot wait. It also had actor Cillian Murphy in it, who is now everywhere. He's in that new movie, Oppenheimer.
Yeah, he's in a lot right now, actually.
Oh, everything.
There's a new Batman. There's a new movie on Netflix he was in. It was like a Netflix version of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And he's the main bad guy.
Okay, yeah.
And he did an awesome job in it.
Also, Peaky Blinders.
Oh, yeah. Peaky Blinders is amazing. I think that's what launched his career the most. But he was in 28 Days Later and Weeks Later originally, too, wasn't he?
Not Weeks Later.
No?
28 Days Later he was in.
Okay.
Yeah. So this will be the third installment in the franchise. So I guess
there was
right.
no 28 months later.
No 28 months later.
Maybe that's going to be the fourth installment.
Ooh, the prequel.
It'll be a prequel to 28 years later.
This is too much. It'll be a prequel.
Maybe he'll be drinking Coff-Ckle Juice.
So 2007 was when 28 Weeks Later came out. Weeks Later, that's the newest one. I don't know when 28 Days Later. Oh, 2002 was the original. And one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm so excited about this. But I wonder if Cillian Murphy is going to be in it, though.
I have a feeling he might be.
Launchpad, its star Murphy was.
He didn't die in the original one, did he?
No. Did he? No. I don't remember. I don't think so, though.
Even if he did, they can bring him back as a zombie.
I don't think they would pay him that much just to be 5 seconds in a fucking movie.
No, he could be like
as a
the head
zombie.
zombie.
The cool thing about 28 Days Later that I really liked was that the zombies fucking ran. They ran their ass. Have you seen it, 28 Days Later?
Oh, I have. And it was like, I mean, there's been plenty of movies now and shows or whatever that have zombies running, but this was like the first
one of the originals that
instance of
hit,
it,
yeah. Because we all know zombies as
slow, mindless, dragging their legs.
right. Not, but they were fucking like they were bolting
Oh, yeah.
towards.
You know, I remember, like, I think it was a year or two after this, there was another movie that came out. I can't remember the title of it. It had some, like, stupid title, like X or some shit like that. I can't remember.
Oh,
Where, like, the
I
zombies...
think it was called X. No,
Might have been. I don't remember. But, like, the zombies were, like, running fast as shit, and they were, like, climbing walls and stuff. And
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But that was after this movie. Like, this is the first time you really saw in a horror film zombies running fast as fuck.
Yeah,
Even in general, most horror films, even if it's not a zombie, the bad guy normally doesn't move that fast.
no, I mean they were keeping up with them.
Yeah.
And the one of the coolest parts in 28 Days Later, still to this day that I think of, was there's a couple parts, but when one of the zombies were dead on the top or something happened on the top, and then I think it was the old man that looked up, and then a little drip of blood went into his eye.
Yep. I remember that.
And then he went,
It's a virus.
It sounded like when we were drinking this coffee.
Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure this is where zombie viruses spawned from is shit like this.
Not the Coff-Ckle juice. But the other cool part in 28 Days Later was when he went fucking nuts. And it was raining and he got a fucking machete and just started fucking killing motherfuckers.
Well, it's kind of funny you're bringing up the zombie story because I actually got a alert on my phone today from Weather Channel of all places. They give you random alerts about like different news around the world, especially global news, like weather-related news.
Zombie attacks.
Well, what they talked about is because the ice caps are melting on the planet because of global warming and all that, scientists are now warning of frozen preserved viruses that are in the ice caps and in the tundras that might get exposed and come back and cause more pandemics. But the way that Weather Channel actually listed it was scientists warn of zombie virus in ice caps.
Jesus.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
I don't think there will never be a zombie.
You never know.
No, come on.
I mean, with the way that viruses can change and alter, I mean, look at what COVID did. How much it's altered over the last few years.
I get that, but do you see zombies running
No,
around?
but I'm saying, though, like, if something new comes out and it alters where it could fuck people up to the point where they are like zombies. I mean, shit, people took bath salts and started eating each other.
I remember that. Well,
Like-
that was 10 years ago or something like
Yeah,
that.
but that's what I mean. Like, if that shit could happen from bath salts, who the fuck knows what a virus can do to you?
Well, I don't. It wasn't bath salts.
That's what they said it was back then.
No, but it wasn't. That was just a name, bath salts.
It was meth.
Yeah.
I know that. Motherfucker.
Did you actually think it was
No,
bath salts?
I know it was meth. I remember when that all came out, too, though. A lot of kids were actually snorting real bath salts and getting really sick. Because they heard the term bath salts and were like, sweet, I can get high off this.
Wasn't that the same kids that were eating Tide Pods?
Yeah, pretty much. But nowadays, it's all based on internet challenges, TikTok challenges.
Right.
How many Tide Pods can you eat in a time?
That we're a part of.
How much Coff-Ckle Juice can you have in one night?
I'm trying to see. Okay. Yeah, so it's so bath salts were basically. No, it wasn't really meth.
It's not meth, but I think it's a man-made chemical
Yeah,
drug.
like ecstasy
It was
and
similar
cocaine
to
and
MDMA and stuff like that, but because it's all fully chemical, it's essentially meth. That's what meth is made from, because meth is nothing more than crack, but synthetic.
I would like to be on bath salts.
Do it.
Didn't they get like butt fucking naked and just want to eat people?
Well, sometimes I heard like they got like butt fucking naked, and it was like almost like ecstasy, where like you were in a state of euphoria, and a lot of people had some like really aggressive and apparently amazing sex on it.
Shit, sign me up.
But at some points, it got too crazy, and people took chunks out of each other with their teeth.
That's fine. Sign me up. We'll deal with that later. I'm bringing bath salts
But what I'm
back.
saying, I was like, if viruses can alter so fast and crazy shit like bath salts can make people want to eat each other, what says there's not a virus frozen in the tundra that might make people go crazy enough to eat each other?
Yeah.
And walk around dragging a leg saying, brains.
Yeah. Who knows? So Frankie Valli, do you know who he is?
Frankie Valli, yeah.
He is part of the Four Seasons.
Yep.
And I've been reading online, and I wanted to bring this up to you to see how you felt. He is still playing live. Okay. He's playing live, but he's not actually singing. So he's kind of up there like an old man.
With a microphone lip syncing.
And then just barely moving around, but like still doing it. A lot of people are saying online he should quit.
I mean,
He's getting too old.
I think
stop.
he should quit for his physical health,
Yeah.
because he's probably going to end up hurting himself on the stage.
I just hit the microphone. I was just about to yell at you.
You can yell at me all you want because you fucking did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Where were we at? No, I think for his own physical health, he should probably quit. He is almost 90 years old. He can barely move around on stage. He's obviously not actually singing. He should probably just quit.
So here's my take on it. What if he's doing it for fun? He's not. Okay.
Hey guys, what new albums are coming out these days?
It's new releases time.
These days, new albums, new albums, new albums, new albums, new albums.
January 26th, which is today. It's already done. Go and support your local record stores. We got Alkaline Trio, Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs.
We have Chatham County Line with Hio.
Courting, new last name.
Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes, Dark Rainbow.
Future Islands, people who aren't there anymore.
Gruff Rise, Sadness Sets Me Free.
Katie Kirby, Blue Raspberry.
Kula Shaker.
Ooh.
Ooh. You want me to say it again? Kula Shaker.
No, they're a good band.
Natural Magic.
Lyrical Lemonade, All is Yellow.
The Smile, Wall of Eyes.
The Umbrellas, Farewell, Father Friend.
Torres, What an Enormous Room.
Ty Seagull, 3 balls, 3 bells.
What's on your mind over there?
Minus. So go and check them out. Those are out now. Now. Go and get it. All right. So where were we? We were talking about Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think that? So I hate that bitch because I was on something, man. The bitch that
The new releases lady.
the new,
You were so mad that she doesn't interrupt other people anymore.
and now
interrupts
she's
you.
interrupting me. So no, I think you're 89 years old. Go do what you want to do. If he's obviously having fun with it, right?
I mean, if he's having
just
fun
can't
and he's
sing
loving
the
doing
songs.
it, I guess that's one thing.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about his physical health.
Oh well, that's nice of you.
It's just he's an older man.
He's an old man.
Not doing so hot.
Well, people are saying like, well,
I mean, he's not doing well enough to even sing the songs on stage.
I was actually in an argument with some guy. I don't know why I did it, but I decided to fight back.
And I'm not saying get off the stage because you're old. I'm not going there at all.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's more so what I'm thinking.
I'm just worried about his health because, like, I've seen video of him before too, and he doesn't look like he's enjoying himself out there. He looks like he's struggling to be up there.
It does, but he has to be enjoying himself. Otherwise,
if he's
he wouldn't
enjoying
be up
it,
there.
then go for it, dude.
So
enjoy it.
So what they were saying
And
was,
don't get me wrong. He's a superstar. He's amazing.
Oh, sure.
I have nothing against that.
sure. What they were saying was, they need to give some kind of warning that he's not actually singing and it's not that entertaining. And then I shot back and I'm like, he's fucking almost 90 years old. That should be your fucking warning.
That and you're going to see him for him,
Right.
not him for him. Fucking 80 years ago.
Right. When he was with the Four Seasons.
I mean, I don't think he was singing with the Four Seasons at 9 years old, but you know what I mean.
Spritzing around. No, but I agree. Like, even the likes of Paul McCartney, Mick Jagger.
Well, like if
Bob
I went and saw
Dylan,
Paul McCartney today,
all
I'm not going to
those guys.
expect like a Beatles-esque fucking performance.
Yeah.
I'm going to expect a decent performance because I know he's a great artist and he keeps a good band with him. But I'm not going to expect a Beatles-esque performance where he's all over the stage, dancing around, hopping around, looking like he's fucking 30 again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expect that.
No.
They're up there in age.
Right. And they're having fun. And Paul McCartney said it, like, people ask, why isn't he retiring? And he said, I don't need to retire. I'm having fun doing this. Why would I retire?
Well, here's the thing. What's he going to retire from? He's never had a job since he was how old?
15?
That's not a job. It's
15,
a love
16?
that he's doing.
Right.
That's not a job. Luckily, he's getting paid to do what he loves, but it's not a job. So why would he retire? It's just that's what he would want to do even if he was retired.
Yeah. So that's why these guys are still going at it, man. And, kudos to them.
See, I thought you were going more for the angle of like, should he still be performing being old and having some health issues and so on? If he's got enough health issues, I think he should give it up.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
If he's maintaining his health well enough to keep it up and he's enjoying what he does, by all means, go for it.
I mean, you got the greats still here with us. Once they go, it's like,
And the thing is,
gone.
if I listen to Frankie Valli on vinyl and it sounds as good as him live in concert because he's lip syncing, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Because he sounded amazing back then.
Well, yeah. And I would assume he doesn't sound. I mean, if he were to sing his real voice, because that was a high pitched voice that he had too.
I don't think his voice is that high anymore. He was
Yeah.
young back then.
Well, everyone was young back then.
Oh, he was. I'm saying he was really young back when they recorded "Big Girls Don't Cry" and shit like that. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So, beer lovers, Miller Lite launched
Non-alcohol.
a non-alcoholic beer mints for dry January. And I was actually looking at this.
Does it actually taste like beer?
Well,
It says beer flavored mints.
let's read on. They start out minty and then taste of Miller Lite emerges as you continue to chew. That doesn't sound too good.
That sounds kind of like Coff-Ckle Juice.
The mints are on sale right now at MillerLiteBeerMints.com if you want some. I don't know how good that's going to taste, though.
The second beer mint drop is scheduled for January 19th.
Oh, great. A second beer mint. So what?
They delivered them twice, basically, to places.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't want that. I mean, I'm in dry January.
See, if anyone was going to be smart about this, they could have made like tequila flavored mouth spray, like something like that.
Well, isn't that mouth spray like alcohol?
But I'm saying you can get there's non-alcoholic mouth sprays though, but get one that's like tequila flavored, but it's non-alcoholic. That way you get the scent of alcohol,
but not the burn.
You might still get a little burn, possibly, depending on what chemicals are in there. Because there's like Listerines and stuff without alcohol in them that do burn.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if it smelled like tequila or smelled like rum or smelled like whiskey, that'd be kind of neat. And taste it like
For
it
a
too.
mouthwash.
And taste it like it too. Well, even just like a mouth spray, like Binaca spray. But you spray it in your mouth. And
Is Binaca even around anymore?
I'm not showing my age here.
Let me see if Binaca spray is still around.
What I'm saying though is you can if you get pulled over by the police, you spray it in your mouth 2 or 3 times and you get a DUI even though you haven't been drinking.
That sounds great. Binaca spray.
You can still buy it on Amazon. It looks totally different now.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's like the original. Hold on eBay.
Because that's... Why the fuck would you want to do that? Oh, yeah, Binaca is still around. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some Binaca and you want it to taste like the 90s, it's for you.
It'll burn the fuck out of your mouth, but make it smell minty fresh.
So that's what we need to do. So, okay, the Coff-Ckle Juice didn't work. So let's do this.
What you talking about? I'm going to finish that cup in a minute.
So let's do this spray.
Pickle juice spray. Oh, a pickleback. Pickleback spray.
Okay.
It's like Jameson and pickle juice, and it's in a spray, but it's not alcohol.
Why would you, I can't think of a scenario where I'm like, you know what? I need to spray my mouth.
I need to smell like an alcoholic.
So it smells like pickle juice and Jameson.
I need to smell like an alcoholic. Hold on.
An alcoholic that has mommy issues or some shit.
I think it's $1 million idea.
I think you wanted something.
I think someone's going to be selling it next year if we don't.
So, Billy Joel is releasing a new song. I'm actually excited about this, too.
He's made a lot of good songs in his past, so it'd be interesting to hear.
In his baths?
In his past. Oh.
I'm
the one who's deaf, motherfucker.
And I got headphones in. So he has a new single coming out called "Turn the Lights Back On." That comes out February 1st, and a few nights later after that, he is going to take the stage at the Grammy Awards. So that should be good fun.
What's the name of the song?
"Turn the Lights Back On."
Okay.
What's so funny about that?
I thought it said something else at first.
What did you think it said?
Turn the lights back off.
Oh.
Like someone turned the lights on. I was like, no, turn the lights off.
Oh, God.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, this is like, he hasn't come out with anything since 2007.
That's quite a ways, yeah.
Yeah. This is huge. It's huge. I'm excited for that. That's all I got to say.
Did you want me to say something else about it?
No, I guess you don't like Billy Joel.
No, I do like Billy Joel. I'm excited to hear about
Joel's
it.
Meister.
You know, the thing is, I don't really like watching like those shows like the Grammys and shit, so I don't think I'm going to watch it. I'll just have to look at it
you don't
on
have
YouTube
to.
later.
Well, we got to.
Yeah.
You know, we got to do it for the show.
Do we?
I don't know. I guess we don't. At least you got to. So did you hear about Corey Taylor canceling some Slipknot shows?
Was he still going with Slipknot? I thought he quit.
No, yeah, him. I think they just came out with a new album.
Okay, I thought he left Slipknot.
No, but people are giving him shit because he canceled some shows, and he's still doing like solo shows.
Wait, he canceled shows, and I see on there it said because of a mental health breakdown, right?
Yeah,
but he's still doing solo shows, just not Slipknot shows.
Not Slipknot shows. So
the mental health breakdown had everything to do with Slipknot, apparently.
Well, no, because the way he explained it actually was pretty good. And he said, "The truth of the matter is I understand why so many of you are upset. I'm going to break it down for you." He's 50 years old. Damn. Over the last year, he's had a complete and utter breakdown of boundaries, mental health, ego, entitlement, the whole 9 yards, culminating into a very, very real near relapse. And it says that he kind of didn't recognize himself. So he needed time to reset, start working on his heart and mind, get straight. And the reason he's doing these shows is because he says it's literally 4 shows. It's literally a week. I'm going to see how I do with that and take it day by day, basically. Working on self-care, just want to be near family, yada, yada. Yeah. So, I mean,
I'm not going to fault anyone for having some kind of mental health issue in some way.
No, but apparently he's getting shit for it because...
Well, I mean, if he canceled the Slipknot shows but still did solo shows, I can understand why fans would give him shit.
But he explained it very good.
I'm just saying, I can understand why fans would give him shit, though. Because it's like, well, you're still fucking playing by yourself. Why aren't you playing with Slipknot? Why'd you cancel the shows I bought tickets for? Like, I can understand the fan side of it. But at the same time, like I said, if you're having any kind of mental health issue, I understand. Take care of yourself first.
Wow. That was really good. You made me feel good about myself. What's that mental health number?
You're talking about the suicide hotline?
That's not something to joke about. It's 988.
Well, I was talking about mental health, not suicide necessarily.
Well,
suicide is a mental health issue.
It coincides, you know?
It coincides, you're right. But I'm just saying, I was just like, I wasn't going there with it.
Well, I am.
That's fine. 988.
988 is the number.
If you have any kind of suicidal thoughts or tendencies, it is the Crisis Life Helpline.
Yep. Help is available for you guys. So, out of all the things I don't take serious in my life, that's something serious to me and near and dear. So if something's going on, 988 or
the only reason why I chuckled
call
is
us.
because I wasn't going in that direction with this. And I felt like you just took a
you didn't want to
left.
get serious.
No, I just felt like you took a hard left from the conversation and went there. That's why I chuckled. But no, suicide is not a laughing matter. If you need help.
You just laughed.
It's because you're looking at me funny.
I was looking at you.
If you need help, dial 988.
Very good. Fucking prick. Damn. All right, so that is all we have tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for being part of us, And check out all our social medias, streaming everywhere, our YouTubes, our videos. I hope you like it.
Podcasts.
We have a link tree.
Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter.
X, yeah. So do it, man.
Stuff.
Do it. Go and check everything out. We got more interviews coming for you.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that reminder button.
What reminder button?
YouTube's got a reminder button, motherfucker.
Oh, you're talking about YouTube.
I'm talking about for anything, though.
Smash that like button.
Once again, thank you for listening to The Chris Court Show. Remember, if you have a band or business, or know someone that has a band or business, send all the info and MP3s to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Chicken nuggets and cranberry sauce.
The Chris Court Show.